My fate rests in a terrible paradox. I have need to trap a soul of great brilliance, but for them to exhibit brilliance I seek, they must surely also see the trap. Well, I'll give you a hint, dude. If you want me to fall into a trap, you probably shouldn't leave a note laying around saying you're setting a trap for me. Okay, the outcome is balanced on a razor's edge. They yearn for the source of the null just as I have. I can feel it in their longing. I must blind them to their fate. Well, congratulations. You've done an absolutely terrible job.
Performing the duties of his office.
Digby C. Caesar.
No.
Well, hey everybody, thanks for stopping by. I am Digby, and today we are back in the room 3. And yes, it has been a hot minute since the last time we played. But we are back. We are here in the creepy mansion, and we are hopefully today going to be sorting out the clock tower, which is where we left off. Now, if I remember correctly, we'd actually done a fair bit of this already. At least a lot of the upstairs stuff. Down here, which was... I want to say we're underneath of it a little bit. Yeah, okay, we're down underneath the main room, and we've still got the painting, which is a spookoscope thing that we will be getting to, I think, as the final thing we have to do in this room. And it's probably going to involve breaking that crystal. And then we got this little box over here, and I have a sneaking suspicion that is going to be the place where we use our one and only inventory object, which is a ballerina statuette. That's the only thing that makes any kind of logical sense anyway. And then, yeah, we've got this puzzle over here with what looks like a key, apparently. And I'm going out on a limb, and I'm going to guess that we either have to duplicate these patterns down here, up there, or we have to turn all of these all blue. So let's see what happens when we click on this. Nothing. Okay, so it's going to be the big one up here. Oh, whoop, nope, did not mean to do that. Okay, hold that thought. Now I do need you to back up a little bit. Alright, so we need this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, red. That we can do, I think. Looks like we do have a button. Probably the reset button. So how do we change these to red? Okay, did we actually have to... Oh, idiot features, you're missing one crystal. You know what? That's probably going to be in the ballerina box. So let's go check that out. Oh, I've missed the bit where we turn switches and knobs and things. Hello, let me guess, you want me to open the top? You do, and there is a ballerina. Now, what are the odds we're going to need 2? Actually, what are the odds we're going to need that key? Okay, now if I remember how music boxes work correctly, there should be a slot in here somewhere. I don't think it's going to be that, but, I mean, it is a spookoscope thing. We just have to slide you together. Oh, it's going to be that one, then this one, then that one, then... Oh, nope. Then this one, then that one. And I stand corrected, that is exactly where the wind-up key goes. My grandmother used to have a music box when I was a little kid, and I absolutely loved it. So, what are the odds now I have to change your pathway and get you over to the middle? Okay. Everything went out. Oh, I see. She's gonna go around the circles until I actually sort out how to get her into the middle. Which means I need her to be coming up around the outside of this one. So let's turn that off. Hopefully that'll send you down. It did. Now as soon as you cross that spot there, I should be able to boot that and get you right where you need to be, yes? Perfect, okay. Now gee, if only I had another ballerina I could put right there. Oh, she's moving a little bit faster. Okay. Well, she's going to be, I think, it's pretty much going to be exactly the same puzzle. We just got to send her around, wait for her to get by there, and then send her to the middle. Okay, hold that thought. I'll be right back. Ah, okay, they're being sneaky about this one. I've actually got to send her all the way around the outside. Okay, we can do that. So we just boop that down, she'll go around, and then we have to make sure she goes up this line here. Alright, no, I don't need your little help thing, go away. All I need to do is go click, and then be patient. She'll end up down bottom. Well, at least she will if I turn that off now. Alright, yeah, that was a little bit tricky, but not that bad. Figures they'd add an extra step in there. And a boop. And hello, ladies. Are you going to dance together by any chance? Ooh, no you are not, but you are going to give me a red gem, which is exactly what I need to do that puzzle over there on the wall. Okay, ballerina box sorted. Was there anything else on it that we need to do, think about, worry about? That is clickable. Doesn't look like it. I think that's probably it, because I can't imagine we needed a whole lot more than that gem. Okay, now we're here. Oh, hold on. I've still got the wind-up key. Okay, am I sure I'm done with the ballerina box? Yep, I am officially done with this box, so I don't know what I'm going to need it for, but apparently I am going to need it eventually. Alright, well, back to the gem puzzle. And boop. Oh, okay, so it's down to, I have to turn more of them blue than not. So what happens if we click ones that are next to each other? Because, I mean, if legit all I have to do is, like, copy that pattern down there, that is not going to be that bad. Oh, yeah, it is, dum-dum. It's those three there. And those three there. Okay, oh, wait a minute. I've goofed that. Try that. Okay, that's the same pattern, so push button. Hello, what are you? You look like one of those perspective puzzles I have to sort out. You are a perspective puzzle I have to sort out. Can I do it now, or do I have to wait until I do the... You know what? Let's just do the other half of the thing, and then let's worry about it afterwards. So this time we need to have... Okay, you're all blue. You're all blue. So it's 3, 3... That looks right to me. And boop. Ah, okay, it's a shadow puppet puzzle. Alright, well, let's see if we can figure out what it is we're trying to make here. Now, it looks like the head of a bird, so I'm going out on a limb and guess that bit's correct. And that looks like another bit of a bird, so that's probably correct. And there's a bit more bird, and then I'm guessing the other wing. Spot on, Digby, spot on. Now we have a bird key. Yes, that'll go nicely with my wind-up key. Oh, hang on, if I remember correctly, somewhere in this puzzle is a bird cage, yes? Also, we've still got this bit to do here, and I'm not sure how we get in there. Can we undo a thing? Okay, no, this is probably going to be a multiple room puzzle where we have to go upstairs, do a thing, that'll unlock the cage, and then we come back. So I'm pretty sure there wasn't anything over in this corner. And there was not. Alright, well, let's go see if we can remember where the birdcage was. We'll unlock that, and we'll see what happens. Oh, there's the birdcage right there. Hello, can I go look at the birdcage? I cannot look at that birdcage. Why can't I not look at the birdcage? Was there another one kicking around that I completely missed? I mean, I suppose I probably should go back over a little bit of the old ground anyway, just so I remember what we've done and what we haven't. I know we got the golden box we have to figure out, but what was up here? I am not seeing a birdcage up here either. Okay, well, let's go try the golden puzzle box then and see if we can make any headway. Okay, are we absolutely positive? Oh, hold on, that's connected to that box. Maybe this is where the bird key goes? It is where the bird key goes. And click. Ooh, a big power switch. I love a big power switch. Oh, I'm sorry, bird. Not sure what that did, but hopefully he's happier now than he was a few minutes ago. Okay, so yeah, can I shut that? I cannot. Can't look into the birdcage for anything. Okay, what did you free up exactly? Okay, hang on. So if the bird went up here... Oh, please tell me you're gonna ring the bell, dude. Thank you! And that's gonna break the crystal, okay. You know, Idiot Features, you watched that bird fly up here. You should have figured that out a lot quicker than you did. Hello, painting. What secrets do you hold? Oh, you're going to be the same thing. I'm just going to have to get this ball all the way around. Nope, we're going to have to go up. Then we're going to have to go over. Oh, there it was right there. Yeah, I was going to say, then we got to go over. And we can go down. Yep, go over, kick back, go up. I have a feeling then we have to go that way. Oh, you're on the back now, are you? No, you are not. Now you're on the back, and down and out. Okay, that actually looks like the middle bit of the clock box upstairs. It is, it's the clock hands. So am I going to have to use the wind-up key to actually start the little clock in the clock box? Because that would be cool. Alright, where's the clock? There's the clock. Aha. So, if we put you on there. That's that sorted out. And then it looks like you go in there. And there's that sorted out. That's the clock running. We strike midnight and... eldritch forces from beyond the grave give us access to the pyramid thingy. And there's a sentence nobody's ever said before. Okay, impressive. You have bested the ruthless mechanisms of the clock tower with humanity intact. The tolling bell marks progress, but not without hardship. Actually, it wasn't that bad. I kind of enjoyed the clock tower part. And boop. Okay, that was not what I was expecting. Hello, fusey thing. And where did this thing come from? Because I didn't see that in my inventory a minute ago. Okay, we got a metal object with what appears to be a bit of a puzzle on it. And we've got an optical device, which looks like it plugs into something. And it's probably to do with that doorway over there. But really quick, if that there is the curtain doorway, that there's the invisible doorway, that one's the computer doorway, and that one is that doorway there, it means that... Okay, so the final puzzle is going to be back where we came in. Okay, well, we can't do anything about that right now. Really quick, let's go take a look at these computers over here and see if we can figure out how to get in that door. Okay, maybe the other door is the next one we go through, the one with the golden thingy on it. Okay, game has let me go look at it, which means this is probably the next one. And that's going to be where our optical device goes, because I can already see the pins. And then it's a matter of lining up mirrors. Okay. So we can reflect it all the way around. Now, is this thing supposed to be in the middle? No, that is not a part of the puzzle yet. And the outside ones you can't move. So this actually probably has to go to there. Okay, nope, that's just going to block that. That's going to be that mostly blocked. Where are you effective? Oh, you go right there. And slowly but surely, everything begins to make sense. Let's go see what's in here. Alright, this one we've done before. So basically, well, we've done one like this before. Yeah, at the end of the day, we have to turn this thing on. It's going to shine a light up through there, and then another doorway is going to open, and a bunch of horrible things are going to come through it, and then we're going to jump in. So, starting off, we have got the frequency meter. These things are fun. I like that puzzle. We've got a scroll. Another test passed with all colors flying, and now the time truly is at hand. I promised you answers, and answers you shall have. Every soul is unique, and so must be every trap that snares it. An altar of belief, a tome of answers, a crypt of terrors. Ooh. For as his box full of demons, knowledge, power, sight beyond sight, all lies, all just bait in a trap. This house was to be yours had you failed, but you walked free of it, as you have all the rest. I am certain now that you are the one I have sought, the one who will find the center of the labyrinth, the one who will walk free of this very realm, the Craftsman. Alright, dude, so you are basically just using me to unlock a door that you want to go through that you can't figure out how to open. Gotcha. I'm not saying that's cheap, but that's incredibly cheap. And yes, I did see that the power cable runs through into that room there. So when in doubt, I guess, and it looks like we are in We're in the conservatory, maybe? The garden? Alright, well, when in doubt, follow the cables. Okay, so this is very much just going to be the same sort of puzzle it was in the other rooms, which is make all that light up, and then that's going to turn everything on, and that's going to open the door to all of the evil. Gotcha. Now that would have to go there, and that would have to bridge these two, and then this one. Okay, yeah, this one's going to have to be those, and that one's going to have to be those, maybe? No. Ah, okay, there we go, we got it. Okay, that has powered up the switch. And as you know, we do love a big beefy switch. Lights are on out there, which means next up. Okay, well, we lit power up in the other room, but why is there a record player over here? Do we have to do a thing with this as well? I can't remember. Okay, no, that's not working yet. Hello, what are you? Are you a thing? You are a thing. My fate rests in a terrible paradox. I have need to trap a soul of great brilliance, but for them to exhibit brilliance I seek, they must surely also see the trap? Well, I'll give you a hint, dude. If you want me to fall into a trap, you probably shouldn't leave a note laying around saying you're setting a trap for me. Okay, the outcome is balanced on a razor's edge. They yearn for the source of the null just as I have. I can feel it in their longing. I must blind them to their fate. Well, congratulations, you've done an absolutely terrible job. Now, out of curiosity, and because we're already here, we might as well try this bit. Okay, that's going to be a no. We do have a telephone. Nobody to call. Okay, the latch is locking the dial in place. Can I just open the latch? No, I cannot. Alright, so this is going to have to be a thing we have to come back to here in a bit. Not a problem. We've got plenty to do in the meanwhile. Yeah, okay, so power cords to this thing, which means more switches to flip. And now that the volume is cranked up to 11... that's going to turn on the sound thing. And then to do that, we have to go... oh, okay, they've thrown a new bit in here. Do I have to follow you? Ah, okay, that's how it works. I thought it was knobs I had to turn. That wasn't so bad. There's the thing that's going to open the horrific doorway to the dungeon dimensions. And there's the doorway to the dungeon dimensions. And here we go. Okay. I'm trying to work out where we are here. Don't think we're in the gardeny place anymore, are we? This actually looks a little bit more like the clock than anything. Alright, well, we've got bits and bobs. That's going to be a massive door we have to unlock doing everything else in here. I'm basically trying to work the puzzle backwards to figure out where I should start. Because it looks like we got a thing over there in the corner. We got the big table that I'm going to guess is kind of the finale part here. And I do see the note on it. We'll get to that in a minute. And that might be a thing over there. That is definitely a thing over there. And we got this bit here. This a thing, maybe? Alright, that's not a thing. So we probably need to start with this one. Now, you're giving me bellows. I am obviously going to try the bellows. Okay, that's... I'm guessing we have to get a fire going and then bellow the heat up to the red zone. So how do we start the fire? Yeah, let's just check all the symbols. Okay, so we got... Whoops, nope, that's not what I want to do. Alright, yeah, we got a double cross, we got a C, and we got what looks like the bottom of the key. Over this one, circles, a couple of triangles, big triangle. I'm just going to basically do something random here for a minute. That doesn't do anything, that doesn't do anything, that doesn't do anything, and that doesn't do anything. Okay. And we have a thing that goes up here. Hello. What do you do? Oh, I can turn that. Hold on. Yes, very amusing, Digby. Unfortunately, you are going to need a bit to put in the middle of that for that to work. Oh, hello. There's a thing at the top of this, too, I didn't see. Okay, never mind. Maybe something has to go in that as well. And we got a bucket full of arms. I'm not sure if that's a puzzle or not. It is. Okay, it's holding on to a thing, so we need to get the fingers to let go. Looks like... What can we do with it? We got a knob up here. So if we crank that, nothing happens. Remove that. Nothing continues to happen. I don't see any notches for pins or anything to go into it. Ah, okay, we gotta have something that looks like that, basically. So this is an incomplete puzzle as well. It's gonna go from that, probably to that. Hello, thing in the middle, are you important? Oh, you look very important, actually. The key, always a plus. We got another big chunky lever. This is going to mean that I need another lever to go in that bit there. Okay, well, we'll use the key over here. Doesn't look like we'll use the key there, unless there's a keyhole hiding in that spot. There is. And yes, we do use the key here. Okay, thingy is unlocked. We now have a metal rod, and that's going to be over by the stove, I'm guessing. Can I open the trapdoor? Please? I can. Ooh, a lever. Yes, please. Flour mill, okay. So now we've actually powered that up, and it looks like it's doing a thing in the middle. I'll also go check out the middle. Let's read the note from Dr. Evil here. Here you arrive at the birthplace of my enterprise in your final lesson. Okay, I thought I had 5 of these to do. Here is where I began crafting my masterwork, and where you shall learn to do likewise. That which you seek is contained in the box on the table here. Accessing it will require the mastery of many tools. The first set of keys you'll have to make yourself, but the final one is held ready for you. The Craftsman. Yeah, well, you know what, dude? I already know you are lying. You're just trying to trick me into doing something horrible. I'm probably going to let you, because it's a game. Why not? Alright, what is this thing here? I guess I pulled the pin on it. Okay, maybe I can do that once I get it in the inventory. Okay, stop screwing around, dum-dum. Yeah, it's got to be a pull the pin out, yes? It is, and that opens the case, and now we have kindling. Alright, well, I hate to say it, but I'm looking at my recording time, and I am just about... I'm going to say just about out. I ran out about 5 or 10 minutes ago. But, considering how long it's been since we played this game, I feel like we did a really good job of jumping back in. We did manage to defeat the clock tower, and we did get some stuff done in here. And also, it looks like this might be the final room. Although I can't imagine it, because we still got that whole computer room thing we gotta do. So yeah, I mean, the game might be trying to pretend that we're almost done, but one way or the other, it does appear that we have a metric ton of puzzles still to go. And on that delightfully satisfying note, as always, I have been Digby. I thank you guys for stopping by. I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the Room 3. And yeah, I hope to see you in the next one.